What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith. Today's video we're going to be looking at some WWE stuff, and this is some 3D printed stuff from wrestling and WWE. So let's jump into the video and we'll take a look. So first up we have this little bad boy. So this is an articulated WWE logo with the little legs, and sits on your shelf and just looks cute and stuff, I suppose. So when I was printing this, it came out really nice, apart from the joints here were quite bad in the legs. So one of them started to articulate and break, and the other one was stuck, so I just left it as is. So he sort of looks like he's just 1 foot up, 1 foot down, just chilling out, just like that. So yeah, I thought that was quite a nice little print, and it didn't take too long to print either. This is what we have up next, not the belt, but the actual hanger itself. So this is a belt hanger for a little belt, and we'll have a look now. So as you can see here, this is my belt attached to the wall. I did have to put some nails in, I don't know if you can see them there, just to hold the belt backwards because it kept falling forward. But essentially this is it here. You have these here and there's a bar that goes across. I don't want to take the belt off because it's sort of on there now, but it's as you can see here, this is the bar that goes across, and it basically holds the belt on the wall, just like so. And that is the belt hanger. Now I did a bit of a remix on this, so I made the logo on the front red rather than black or a different color, and I uploaded that profile as well to fit on the A1 Mini. So if you want to check that out on the Maker World with the collections with all these other ones, they're on there. But yeah, that was that one. Next up we have the Money in the Bank, and this is a bank, Money in the Bank. So this is it here, and this is a nice simple box, and it's really nice. Nice. So that's it there, the Money in the Bank. I did put the letters on a bit of a wonk, but it looks okay. This is it here, the Money in the Bank, and it comes in 2 different bits, and all you have to do is the back bit. It just opens up like so, and then it turns into a money box. So you actually have money in the bank, And then again, that just goes back on. Fit that in the little grooves on both sides, slots in, and there we go. So this is done in the a green and yellow, and obviously the logo in there. So the box itself gets printed off. You print off the top here, the handles and the 2 locks, the Money in the Bank logo and the other WWE logo. You stick them on. But the only issue I had was these are quite small, so they were quite fiddly to do because I had to size it down for the A1 Mini. But yeah, I think it still looks nice. And again there on the shelf, looks quite nice. So yeah, that's that one. Next up is Yeet. So this was supposed to be for a necklace keychain thing, but I turned it into an actual keychain. So the one profile which was already on there was for the larger printer. I did for the A1 Mini, and managed to fit it on so it's much smaller. So you can actually probably wear them as glasses and just yeet like that. But I've got it as a key ring, so I had the little mount there. But you could also do something and hook it on the wall maybe, which I think I might do in the future. But yeah, there's main event, Geo, so, and also just got the belt, so yeet. Another one of these necklaces is this one here. This is the Cody Rhodes American Nightmare necklace. But again, I've made this into a keychain because I printed on the A1 Mini, so it's slightly smaller than the other one. The other one was like literally double, triple the size of this. But yeah, so it's this, and then again I put it on a key ring, but I might end up putting it on the wall with the other ones. So yeah, disappointing at WrestleMania that Cody lost the championship to John Cena, but it is what it is. But yeah, there is the American Nightmare logo, 3D printed. 3D printed with the AMS, so you got the red, blue, the white and the black. But yeah, nice easy print. And printer profile for the A1 Mini is on Maker World, which I've uploaded on the original one as well. So if you want to print off and you've got a smaller printer, this is what you'll get. And this is the size. So probably about the size of your head, depending on the size of your head of course. But yeah, that's that one. The other thing I printed was a table, which is like the breakable table for the figures. I don't have one because I made it for my nephew and he's got it. But there should be some video here, maybe. I know he sent us a video, and I think I took some video before I gave it to him, but I don't remember because it was a while ago. But if there is video, here it is.
ready for the fog splash.
And again, I made this for the A1 Mini for the profile, so you can download it on there. Just get the 3 dowels, or 4 dowels, I think it was 3. Stick them in on one side, so when you hit it, it breaks, but the dowels stay in and goes back together. Really nice, really good. Next thing is these keychains, and these have the WWE logo on them. As you can see there, nice little keychain. I made a full plate of these, and they're really nice, really quick, really easy to do. So yeah. And as you can see there, there's a nice bunch of them just all together. And again, you can use them as key rings, or you can put them on the wall, or you can do whatever you want with them. But yeah, super simple print, really easy. And again, with the AMS, just use the white, the red and the black. Comes out really nice, and that's them. Going old school with this next one, and this is the DX logo. And this goes on the table or wherever you want, the shelf. So it's DX. If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you: suck it. And again, this is another one for the shelf behind for the back of videos. But yeah, it's come out really nice, and I quite like it. And obviously DX was a firm favourite back in the day, so it was nice to get some nostalgia in the back with the favourite. So yeah, came out really nice, I think. And again, I just used the green and black for it, which is sort of the colours. Maybe would have preferred a brighter green, I think, but unfortunately at the time I didn't have the brighter green. But yeah, that's the DX logo. Up next, we have this classic WWF logo, which is printed on a plate, and I've got it nailed on there. But yeah, that came with a little hole up the top, the WWF logo, and it's pride of place on the wall. But yeah, it's just a thin bit of filament size, blue, yellow. Not much else to say about it. Really super simple print, really easy to do. And here we go. Last but definitely not least, we have this Raw is War light box. Now, I'm not keen on the back bit, which is just a little slit that goes in and you put the LED in. I used a 2-meter one because that was all I had. The 1/2 meter one was too short, but then the 2-meter one was a bit too big. This was originally a size to go on an A1. I resized it for an A1 Mini, so the magnets, I had to get smaller magnets because there's 4 magnets in each of the corners. So the frame on the front just sticks on like so. And this is the best part. Turn it on and there we go. On the camera it looks a bit orange, I think, but in real life it is a red Raw and War, and a white is. And yeah, that's it. But again, like, that's the LED lights, nice and bright, and that is the cover for it. And that is the Raw's War light box. Hope you enjoyed that video and you found some of the prints interesting and maybe you want to print them. Like I said, there's a link in description for a collection on Maker World which has all of these projects, so you can go on, just print them all off, and then you're done. And like I said, the ones that I printed off were with A1 Mini, so they should have the A1 Mini print profiles already there, or I've uploaded them. So yeah. If you want something else on the channel, like if you want me to print out other random things, like different collections. So for example, I've got a one coming up with Pokemon. So I printed this really nice Pokemon card holder. And again, one with magnets, so you put the cards in. I've got another one coming up soon with some guns. But yeah, if there's anything else that you want on the channel, I've got loads of videos coming up, so there should be some interesting stuff. Let me know in the comments. But until next time, see ya.